Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review I Am Woman, the Helen Reddy film that came out, I'm not quite sure, I think this came out a couple weeks ago on VOD, but I got around to watching it this week, and it's from director Unju Moon, and it's starring Tilda Cobham-Hervey, who plays Helen Reddy. And Helen Reddy was a musician, a singer in the 1970s, and she was also a political activist, really focusing on perspectives of feminism and trying to make sure that women were accepted in different ways in our country than they were at that point. And a lot of the film spends time about her and the relationship with her husband and agent, Jeff Wald, played by Evan Peters, and also her friendship with a journalist played by Danielle MacDonald, named Lillian Roxon. And right off the bat, I have to say, this is the most by-the-numbers of all by-the-numbers biopics that I've watched in a long time. I'm just sitting there thinking like, well, this is what scene's going to happen next. This is what's going to happen in terms of the story. Beat by beat by beat. Something tragic's going to happen. Oh, she's going to be talked down to. Oh, she's going to get in a fight with her husband. It just felt so telegraphed, everything. And in the end, it's just like, I could have told you beat by beat this whole entire story without even watching the film. You know you don't really take any chances or do anything unique or different in your film. And really thinking about that kind of sucks, watching a film and not being surprised or intrigued by anything that went on screen. And I think that's even more unfortunate when the focal point of your story has such an important impact. And this woman, Helen Reddy, was a very talented musician. I really enjoy the scenes where they have the music being played because, like, it had a lot of energy. I really enjoyed them. And then I don't feel like this film did a whole lot really painting her activism. Like, they had a very, like, take it home kind of powerful, yeah, moment at the very end of the film. But so much of this film was bogged down in just regular, like, husband-wife drama that... And the thing is, it wasn't even done in a unique way. It's something that all of us has watched so many different times of like this back and forth. It's like, he's not really good for you. He doesn't have your real intentions at heart. But you keep staying with him because he's charming. And he just keeps crawling back to you and you just take him back. And Evan Peters gives a very specific performance of over-the-top and angry and crazy, and you know things are like when he flops on the ground and starts snorting cocaine off the floor, and I'm just like, Evan Peters is going all in on this one. And he's over the top, he's chewing the scenery, he's doing the job that was put in front of him, there's no nuances to it. And then Hervey gives a very fine performance, and she brings screen presence. Danielle MacDonald is the real standout in terms of like the comic relief. Like, she has the snappy moments, and there's some really nice moments that she shares. It's funny because I was watching this movie thinking like the first thing that popped in my head was it was kind of like a less awkward Murray and the Flight of the Conchords kind of relationship between Lillian Roxon and Helen Reddy, and they had just such a nice dynamic, and I really enjoyed the scenes they were together. But in the end, this film doesn't really do anything super new or interesting, especially with somebody who's an interesting protagonist. But in the end, I Am Woman is a fine, very straightforward biopic, and if you want to learn about the story of Helen Reddy, this is a fine film. I'm sure you'll enjoy the music, you'll go along with the very specific melodramatic kind of family drama in the film, and that's about it. It is what it is. and let's just put it that way. But those are my thoughts on I Am Woman. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.